Hello, beautiful humans. Oh, I just wanted to share some things. I've been strategically being pretty quiet to not add to too much of the noise and to allow myself to really be present with all the feelings, the collective feelings, the feelings that the earth is feeling, the feelings that Great Spirit is exuding, and our galactic brothers and sisters, as well as the human collective. And so I've been allowing my body to go through all the things since last Thursday. Yeah, it's been a week. Crazy. So much has shifted in a week. It's really beautiful. So what do I feel called to share? First and foremost, don't let the emotions get trapped. It's really important to trust the process right now and know that this really is everything we've been waiting for. Yet to also be compassionate and empathetic with your human self and your emotional body that you have in this human self, and your egoic self that generates these lower vibration emotions that just are markers for teaching us things. And so to really allow yourself to feel into these other feelings too, of panic and hysteria and fear, that might be very real. I want to touch on the fact that for all my conspiracy theorists, because I am very much one, I've pretty much claimed to be one for many years, so I don't think there's anything new there. So I've been very afraid of martial law for a really long time because of knowing. So yeah, I've been afraid of martial law for a really long time, and afraid of military coming in all in one fell swoop. And as a anti-vaxxer, just somebody who believes you don't have to have vaccines, I wouldn't say I believe in everyone's right to choose what's best for them. So I don't know if anti-vaxxer is the right term for me, but I never get really afraid of viruses or bacterial things because they're kind of a natural part of living on this planet, and there's really no reason to be afraid when there's literally hundreds and thousands of bacteria and viruses everywhere, and we name 12 and make the whole society freak out about 12 of them. And so it's just a point of focus that's unnecessary, in my opinion, as beings of an organic nature and in an organic, constantly growing, changing, shifting experience of bacteria and viral and DNA and all the things. So I'm not one to get too worried about any virus, and just recognize that it's kind of a natural check and balance on this planet. Although we won't go into it, but I also don't think this is a natural virus. I think it was a man-made virus. That being said, because that's not the point of this video, it's really important to let yourself process and feel the emotions. We're healing on literally quantum levels right now, more massively and widespread across the entire human population than ever before, just by being present in our lives. And it's why so many get to stay home and be home and reset. Just meditate and just lay and allow yourself to receive the waves of shift that has occurred, these quantum level shifts that have occurred. Get outside in your yard or a patio if maybe you are in a country or something where you can't necessarily walk outside. In the USA, there's still a lot of freedom to go to the store if you do need something right for now. I think that will shift for a little bit. I think it's likely it will get a little more intense of feeling a little stuck in place before it gets better. And so as somebody who's been afraid of this particular situation for so long, that's one of the reasons that in my soul, this deep knowing that I can't explain beyond this feeling that I hope I can transmit through this message, that I know this is exactly like working to unlock so much entrapment and enslavement and dark gritting on this planet that had humans in entrapments of behaviors and programs and ways of being that were out of our character and were getting more convoluted and more entangled. And this is a point of a switch. It has switched. I feel so free and more alive and able to breathe deeper than I have in years. I've lost weight in the past few days without trying. It's like I'm shedding like all this heaviness that I was carrying for the collective, or just, I believe, the children that have been enslaved on this planet. And so the reason that I know this is not that fear point that they even kind of want us to believe it is because of how I feel so deeply in my soul, and how energized the earth feels, and how she feels so pure and magnetic as soon as you step outside, like more powerfully than I've ever felt her. It's just like palpable in the air, her magnetism that we've all been able to tap into by going out to sit out there and ground. You know, those of us that do those practices, you know what I'm talking about. And it's just like palpable in the air when you just like step outside. She's just buzzing with electricity of love and excitement and just alive, thriving feeling. And so while this can be that point that many of us who have been conspiracy theorists might fear the end, or in the end of what we know, coming into a place of more control and stuff, it's actually quite the opposite. But they actually have to put on some, like, there has to be a little bit of control right now so that we can basically stay out of the way for the operations that are happening to dismantle these old, like, underground, behind the scenes, really nefarious activities that have been going on. And so this little bit of quarantine time, of time at home, is going to be imperative for the shift to occur. And yeah, I just wanted to touch on that, especially for all those people that I know that are conspiracy theorists that fear it could be the martial law that we've been told to be afraid of. And I actually think we've been told to be afraid of martial law because of this very moment now. I feel that deeply within my bones. Like, this is the time. Like, it's all happening, and it's not something to be afraid of. And it's okay to still be afraid, and please work through those emotions. And I do plan to record a meditation to share with everyone, to hopefully help people go in and work on their emotional centers through this time. So yeah, I just wanted to come and offer that grounded perspective. And when I connect to Great Spirit, when I connect to the Earth Mother, my higher self, I've been crying like tears of joy, like feeling this release of freedom of beautiful children on this planet for the first time getting their freedom. And it's an amazing thing. And it's what I came here for, and what I've done my work for, what I've come to do my work here for so many years and so many lifetimes of not getting it right, you know, of just how I needed to experience my human so that I could unlock the keys to my self-gnosis, to be able to holding gateways and opening portals and clearing energies and infusing various light codes on this planet and around humans and everywhere I've touched and interacted with. So yeah, that's what I came on to share. I feel like there's probably something I wanted to share about it all that I could have left out, and that's okay. Just know that this isn't that time they've told us to be afraid of, and be grounded in the truth. Get outside and ground with Mother Earth, because she will tell you immediately that it's not that time, and the magic is here. And tune into your magic and love yourself and ride the waves and keep the energy moving. Don't let it get stuck in your body, but honor it, love it, accept it, honor you, love you, accept you. The magic is now. Get to creating. What can you do at home in joy and jest and fun and in love and orgasm and magic and mystery and in shadows and play, you know, in a way that now is just such a more beautiful vibration to even say. I don't know how to, you guys know. I love you all so much. Blessings, and reach out if you need anything.